Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to chapter 3.1 from our monthly Cavalier EQ, that is going to be corruption. Now this one has a total 6 parts: A, B, C, D, E and F. The easy pass would be the last one, that would be part D, that with brute force. It's easy because the defenders are quite easy to deal with. Other parts, there is part A that does not have any nodes, but that's going to be difficult with difficult defenders. So keeping that in mind, let's discuss the quest into more detail. The nodes for this quest are going to be Mix Master, so if the attacker attempts the same basic attack twice in a row, the defender has a 100% chance to evade the second attack. So don't use a light, don't use a medium, because the second attack will be evaded. Now keeping that in mind, there is another one that is called Mind's Eye. So every time a skill champion stops a defender from evading, he gets a fury that increases the damage by 35%, and that can be stacked 10 times, so you can essentially increase your damage by 350% in one fight. Now on top of that, there is also another node that helps skill champions that do not have anti-evade. So if they can apply Incinerate, Shock or Disorient, they will also stop the defenders from evading, and that will also count toward getting furies from Mind's Eye. So I hope that is clear. Then the boss fight is going to be a Shang Chi. Everybody is using an Ebony Maw against him because he's a cheese, but I will give you some more options for people who don't have Ebony Maw, so you can use Nick Fury, Killmonger, Archangel and Hyperion. More on that once we get onto the fight. And we are going to take the easy path, that's going to be part D with brute force. Now there are other paths as well, they have other nodes on them as well. I see the combination of what nodes are there and what are the defenders there. If the defenders are easy, I will go with that path. So for me, brute force path D is the easier one. And the challenging fights are also there. So there's going to be a Dragon Man on path A, and there's going to be an Unstoppable Colossus on path G, and then a Silver Centurion path E, and there's going to be a Tigra on path F. So make sure you bring in champions that can counter them. 3 skill champions plus 1 counter plus 1 for the boss is more than enough to get through this quest. Now, before we jump into the path, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot. And give your questions down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys and your feedback on the new monthly Cavalier EQ videos. Now the first fight is going to be against a Cosmic Spidey, which is very easy to deal with. I am bringing in a Killmonger with Black Panther synergy, so whenever I intercept, I get True Strike as well. And because of that, Spidey will not be able to evade, and after his specials, he get the Spider Sense on him, and because I'm having True Sight, he will not evade, and you will notice how quickly my Furies are building up, so that's why I'll be able to bring him down very quickly. The other attackers I've brought in is Black Panther, the OG version, and I've also brought in synergy with Killmonger and also as well as Bucky Barnes. That is going to our Winter Soldier. So whenever now Killmonger or Black Panther will intercept, they will also get True Strike, and that will help us in putting those Furies up. And the champion I brought in is going to be Mole Man, because Mole Man has his True Strike from the beginning. So now the way how you increase, how you go into frenzy and still have the 2 strike, is you parry twice, use your heavy attack, build up to 8 monster mass, and let the defender come and hit you. Once he hits you, your frenzy is activated and the 2 strike is still there, so you can just keep using your heavies and use an SP3 to extend your frenzy and kill him off quick. And same way, some other attackers that can work in this quest are going to be Nick Fury. Just spam your SP1 and you will get Disorient on the defender, and then with the help of the node Skillful Distraction, there will be no evades and you will gain the Furies. And anyway, after 6 tactical charges, Nick Fury does not evade or miss, so he works really well. And same with Black Widow. Deadly Origin, she applies shocks, and for this quest, if you apply shocks on your opponent, they will not evade. So you can use any skill champion. That what I would suggest is make sure to bring 1 champion for the boss, and for that we are gonna discuss at the end of the part. So see you there, guys. And now we have the boss fight. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's start with the nodes. The first node is going to be a hard knock life. So whenever you'll do a parry, there will be a disorient buff applied on debuff applied on you that will reduce your ability accuracy by 50% for 15 seconds. So try not to parry. After that, there is also bob and weave. So all hits from Shang Chi are going to be guaranteed criticals. So avoid blocking, avoid getting hit because those criticals will kill you very fast. Now next one is Vital Strike. So whenever Shang-Chi is going to hit you in your block, he is going to regain his health back. So champions like Void are really helpful here. You can just petrify and let him come and hit you in your block and you can kill him off as well. But that is a bit risky. It might kill you in the block, so your choice you're going to bring in. And then is going to be buff toggle unstoppable. So every now and then he will go unstoppable, so you just need to play safe with that. Now everybody is using Ebony Maw, who is a good cheese against him because you keep missing, but there are other options that you can use as well. So the first option that you see on the top left is going to be an Archangel. So with Archangel, you need to fight a bit slowly in the beginning and wait for 2 to 3 neuro poisons to apply. Once that happens, you can easily just parry and heavy your way away. Anyway, Archangel's ability accuracy cannot be reduced, but I will advise you guys not to keep using parry because of the critical hit that might kill you off. So use a combination of parries and use a combination of intercepts and you will be good. Once you have the intercept in, then you can go and use parry and heavy. Another champion is Hyperion on the top right of your screen. So all I did was I built up to an SP3, build up those charges on myself, and now I'm just spamming my specials. I'm just taking care about the unstoppable buff that is going to be toggle on and off on Shang-Chi, and once those unstoppable is not there, I always have a bar of power and I use my specials to kill him off. Nothing too fancy, pretty easy, simple fight. Now, the third option is also a Killmonger. Now, Killmonger is really good because he's a very good interceptor, so you can use him like that, and you can keep using a SP2 and get those damage indestructible charges on you. So in that way, when you go in for a parry against Shang-Chi, even if it's crit, it will not damage you because you have that indestructible charge, and you can build up to your bleeds and then use an SP3 to kill him faster. And if you bring in a synergy with Black Panther after his buff, that you can do that twice in one fight and you can kill him off really nicely. And of course the final option is going to be Nick Fury. Just build up your tactical charges above 6 to avoid missing from Now You See Me node, and apart from that, just you can get hit on purpose, get your second LMD life up, and then just wait out the unstoppable. And once you go above 16 16 tactical charges, you will become unblockable as well. So you don't need to wait for him to come and attack your intercept. You can just wait for the unstoppable to go away and you can go in and hit him, constantly keep pushing him to specials, and then spam your SP2, keep your charges between 16 and 20, and you can easily then kill him off. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video and you found the tips and tricks helpful, especially against the boss Shang-Chi. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. All of that really helps me out a lot, and subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. And apart from that guys, I hope you all have an amazing day and I'll see you next time.